tone it was, as if he was saying that he was going to lose 5 kilograms by the end of the year. He replied that it was just thinking out loud. The guys sat in silence. The hero picked up a stick and told them to listen to him. He began to draw in the sand and said that each person has a limit to how much they can expand the heart of fashion. Theoretically, he will not be able to grow further even if he trains for 100 years, since it is generally possible to become a sword master. In his opinion, the boundless ocean of mana is not so easy to polish. Xavier erased his drawing. He looked at it and said that this time he will do without the help of the master. He thought that he will not rely on him anymore. Kale flew forward with his sword at the ready. Xavier ran towards him and thought that this time he will become a sword master using only his own strength. The man pierced him with a sword. Purple energy emanated from the sword. Kale frowned and said that he never ceased to amaze him. Any other body would have been shattered into pieces after meeting his aura sword. He held the sword and asked if he had strengthened his body by combining all his mana. If that were possible, he would have admired his little tricks. The man's expression darkened and said that he should die now. Xavier's body was engulfed in flames. The boy screamed. Kale looked at his hand in shock. The knight grabbed his opponent's hand. The man looked at him and said that he was crazy. What was he doing? The blue-haired man gritted his teeth and thought that the mana emitted by his aura sword was tearing him into pieces. He thought that he should let it pass through the sword. The boy held the man's hand and thought that he would pass the mana to his hand. Kale gritted his teeth. The knight thought that he would pass the mana then to his heart. The mana fire was burning. Kale lifted the guy on the sword and screamed, and threw him away. Xavier was printed into the wall. He fell. The guy was lying on the floor unconscious. The man looked at him. He came closer and thought that he could not feel his breath and the flow of mana. Kale turned away and thought that he had wasted too much time, and now it was time to go for the queen's head. Xavier said that now he understands. He stood up. The blonde turned around. The knight said that now he understands what kind of mana the master of the sword is. He raised the sword. Kale widened his eyes and thought, is this really an aura sword? He had never seen